tell me. Never be lonely, tell me. Buddy Holly. Yep. Johnny's favorite. We're going to have to turn this off, unfortunately. Ah, Lena. Turn a little bit back on, all right? Fuck you, too. Yeah, right, Mom? No, you got me really, yeah. Maybe it's like sing loud, yeah. Love to me, rave on, let me, tell me, not to be lonely, tell me. Da 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 da. All right, 96 tears. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cry. 96 tears. I wonder whose version that was. Well, let's find out. All right. Fuck it. What's up? What's up on radio? Not high. It's the original. Hop now. Laughing way down at me. Who the fuck is that? Eric Burden? Who is that? 96 Tears. Chris, do you have any idea who that is? I know that band. John, I'm not saying. Is it Eric Burden and the Animals? I'm not saying. You know, though? Yeah, I'm hiding it from you. You can't tell? I don't know with you. Sometimes I feel like you know it, and other times I feel like you don't. Well, that's up to you to feel that way, right? Yeah, it is. So we heard some Buddy Holly? Mm-hmm. That was good. He sounds good on the radio, man. Listen, check this out. We're reading this WITHNAIL book. I'm almost done with it. So I was just talking to John about it. I was telling Chris about it, too. You know, it's annoying. It's about people in Hollywood. But he's like an insider, an actor from London who's, you know, finding his way around Tinseltown, USA. He can't quite believe it's even happening to him the whole time. That's the sense you get. So, but he just got to this part in the book where he met Madonna. Because he turns out Richard E. Grant becomes really good friends with SANDRA Bernhard. And I love Sandra. Yeah, me too. I absolutely love Sandra. I'm like a huge fan forever of hers. She's just the greatest chick going. And if you guys know anything about Sandra Bernhard, you know that she had a fling with Madonna, sort of a semi-fling back in the day, in the 80s or 90s. They had a terrible falling out. Madonna, as always, fucks everything up. She can't keep a friendship going. And especially not with someone as cool as Sandra Bernhard. And she fucking fucked her over or something. Like, made out with Sandra's girlfriend. Like, it was a mess. She was, like, flirting with Sandra, but then she was, like... She seduces Sandra's girlfriend. It was really vile. But Sandra and Madonna, they used to show up on Letterman together, smoking cigars and, you know, going nuts and acting like a couple of crazy-ass dykes, right? And in this section of the book, where Richard E. Grant is hanging out with Sandra, they're making a film together. She says, it's Valentine's night. And she says, Sandra invites him, you know, you want to go to Madonna's house? She's having a party. So he goes, right? What a story. He's nervous because he's like, he's going to meet, he thinks he's going to meet a whole bunch of music people. He's like, that's a whole different crowd. He's like, you know, all through it, this guy's very humble and wide-eyed, you know. Like him and Sandra Bernhard are great friends because he's like her straight man practically. They're a great team as friends. And she's showing him around Hollywood, and she's very gracious, you know. She's great. They get to Madonna's. They're the only guests. There's no other guests. Madonna's like, "Hi, how are you?" And the way he describes, I really should just read it, but I don't have it to the page. But, Lena, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Well, so she's like, hi, I'm Madonna. I'm Madonna, she says to him. And how I'm making her voice is exactly how he described it to be. Like this really kind of, you remember Madonna before she started thinking she was British? Yeah. And she talked like this and everything, and you had to be like into like, you know, fuck off or fuck me or blow me, and that's me, I'm Madonna, hey. So she's like, hi, and she's sitting there, and they're the only guests. And Sandra Bernhard is like squeezing Madonna's chest, you know, whatever, and he's trying to act like and she's like, do you want to eat something? Like this is her idea of entertaining, if you believe this. You just want to eat something? And she opens up the refrigerator and there's like leftover Chinese food, and she's just like handing them the carton cold, like, here, eat that. Like literally treating these guests like dogs. Like that's what it sounded like to me. And then her boy toy, this guy Tony, walks in the room. I'm trying to figure out if he's the one who ended up fathering her daughter. I think he is the one. He looks like an underwear model, and I think that guy was an underwear model. Yeah. And he comes sauntering in, and she's like, you know, you're a fucking asshole. She starts, they go through, as he says, she starts fighting with the guy, her boyfriend then, of the time, Tony. Because it was Valentine's, and she's like, at least Warren Beatty knows. She gets a package delivered while they're there. And it's a present from Warren Beatty, her other boyfriend of the time, her flavor of the month. She had a few with him, I guess. And with Sandra sitting on the couch squeezing her tit at the same time. And Warren Beatty has sent like a solid gold little frog with diamonds all over it and like emerald eyes. And she's like, oh, at least he knows how to give me a fucking Valentine's present, not like a stupid cheap shit aluminum heart hanging on. She starts like tearing another asshole into this model guy, Tony, who's spending Valentine's with her, right? But apparently he gave her a piece of aluminum foil. I don't even know what that was about. But she starts berating him. You're a dickhead, you know, like talking like this to him in front of this dude and Sandra Bernhard. So they end up going. She's like, fuck this shit. I'm not sitting around here. Oh, because then one of Tony's friends come over. And she's like, how come all your friends are fucking assholes? This is the way she's talking to this guy. This whole chapter